Gotta make sure to drink your water. And you can see how much more relaxed I am because I'm literally like sitting on this bed in one of the rooms because a chair just can't possibly be relaxed enough. So this is day 4 of my solo sanctuary. It's going really great. I feel really calm. My head feels clear. My mind is not running. My body has less tension. I have like chronic neck tension, and I just happened to touch my neck today and realize like it's so soft everywhere. I'll be glad when my shoulders soften up. Maybe day 5. So that's amazing. I was able to wake up earlier today and still feel fairly rested. So that's good. I was able to meditate this morning, and the weather was like going to be warmer in the morning and cool down and maybe rain in the afternoon. So I went out. I've been receiving so many downloads. I went to the railroad tracks. There's like a beautiful wooded area where the railroad tracks run through it. And I was able to get a few pictures, some video. And then a police officer stopped by and was like, somebody's going to call on you because being on the railroad tracks is actually illegal. It's like, what? He was like, it's owned by the railroad company, I think Southern something, I don't know. And being there is considered trespassing. I had wanted to do like a walk and talk video along the track, like not like on the track, but on the rocks on the side. So I was like, okay, well, what are the bounds? You know, I was like, are the rocks part of the railroad? He was like, yeah, they are. I've asked that too. It's all owned by the railroad company. I was like, okay. So I took that as a sign for my protection. And he was nice enough to tell me a park that they have in the downtown area here in Vermilion where you can go and be like right up against the railroad tracks, but it's like a little park. So I did find that place. It just didn't feel the same to me. I don't know. It just wasn't as majestic. But I did get to see the train pass by. So again, that was my protection because I probably still would have been on those tracks. I mean, I think I would have heard the train coming and I would have gotten out of the way. But nonetheless, just avoided any kind of issue or somebody, potentially calling the police or whatever. So after I got my video of the train, I came back to Lake Erie by my Airbnb and just enjoyed the lake, the beach, the sand, just grounding, meditating. And I was able to do kind of like a walk and talk video there on regulating the nervous system. So literally, that's amazing because that's exactly what I was doing. And that's part of the reason why I feel so calm because I've spent that time in nature every day here. It was warmer than yesterday, so I was grateful for that. I came back to the house. Oh, I picked up some extra water because I was running low. Gotta make sure to drink your water. And you can see how much more relaxed I am because I'm literally like sitting on this bed in one of the rooms because a chair just can't possibly be relaxed enough. I love that for me. I'm going to cook a new meal for dinner. I am sick and tired. The chicken! I had some like chicken andouille sausage that I ate for lunch. I guess it would have been like a brunch. I wanted to eat before I left out because I didn't want to be hungry. But I was out there. So I have this cabbage kale salad that I'm gonna like cook up with onions and peppers and then add the sausage to it for dinner. And then that'll probably be my meals for the rest of the time I'm here. I don't even think I'm gonna eat all the food that I have. I still have fruit. I have mangoes and berries. And I probably, once I cook this meal today, I probably won't get it all eaten by the time I leave here. I feel like I have released weight while I've been here. I think it's just due to probably lower cortisol and just being in more rest and digest. See? I did some stretching this morning. I'm going to do some more tonight. One of the things I'm noticing is some of the things that I'm doing that I do at home. Like some things maybe are not for my highest good anymore. Like, I don't watch a lot of television on a television, but I do watch it on like an iPad. And I tend to watch it either when I'm doing something like cooking or getting ready or going to sleep. And I think it has really kind of disrupted my sleep patterns because before I had picked that habit back up, I was sleeping pretty good. So that's interesting. That is a download that I'm just receiving. I really hadn't even connected that till just now. And I am getting a lot of downloads. So I'm keeping a list of them and I'm going to put them up on my wall when I get back so that I can remember what they are. I'm still doing my daily journaling. There's a part of me that's sad that this is almost over. This is day 4. So there's tomorrow, day 5, and I leave on day 6. So it's going to be like a full day because that's the day I have the multi-hour appointment at the dentist. I'm going to try to go by the Browns stadium and stuff for the CU aunties and get that footage on the way to the airport. But I have to allow enough time for the airport because the car rental place is like way far away from the actual airport. So you have to take a shuttle and I had to wait for the shuttle, which is fine. But now coming back, I just need to allow time for all that. I like that just in time airport experience, but when it's an airport you're not familiar with and when it's an airport that has like more layers to do everything you need to do, you can't really do that. Now it's time to start thinking about what to integrate from this trip. That's a really important piece of a solo sanctuary. And that starts with those downloads that I have been receiving. So I'll share more about that tomorrow. See you for day 5. Peace.